We've been getting reports like this all over the island. Have you heard of the man in the hills, ma'am?
No! Who is he and why is he in my garden?
Well, there's a large etching of him in the green hills of Sodor. I'm afraid no one knows how it got there either. But this isn't an etching. And it's not paint. So we're not even sure if the vandals are the ones behind this.
But if it wasn't vandals, then who could be responsible?
Oliver!
I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand it either, but please allow me to explain.
I take it this is why you've been so interested in that souvenir of yours?
Hey, Oliver.
Oh, hello, Jack.
Wow, what a strange place for street art. Didn't you hear? We have to go back to the construction yard. Miss Jenny wants us to wait there until the next round of blasting is done.
Yes, of course. I'll be right over. I'll explain later.
One day, Diesel had to deliver some special parts to the construction site of a new branch line. Miss Jenny was keeping tabs on all the materials.
Sidney, did you remember to deliver those extra bolts to secure the maintenance shed?
Oh, yes. Yes, I think so.
Perhaps you should look into that again.
Oh, dear.
Why, hello, Miss Jenny. I think you'll find I've done a really useful job once again.
Why, thank you, Diesel.
But when Miss Jenny inspected Diesel's delivery, she noticed a problem.
Diesel, I'm afraid the shipping company has sent us the wrong parts. Well, this wasn't your fault. I need you to take these back to the docks. If they're returned by this evening, we can have the correct set shipped out by morning. Now hop to it then. Go make a mother proud.
Why do I even bother? These people.
Diesel was in no mood to double back to the docks, so he made a plan.
What are you standing around for, Sidney? You should be taking these trucks back to the docks.
I am? I thought I heard Miss Jenny ask you to do that.
No, Sidney, she asked you. I should know. I was there.
Oh my! I better hurry then.
Alright, so let me get this straight. Forget it. We'll talk about this later.
Oh, dear.
What an idiot. All right, Sidney, out with it. Did you return your shipment to the docks or not?
Yes. Yes, I'm sure I did.
Ah, good.
Diesel, there you are. The dock manager just informed me that Cranky has no idea where your delivery ended up. Would you care to explain how that happened?
Sidney, did you take the parts to the wrong place?
Sidney? What's Sidney have to do with this?
Well, I remember that I delivered the parts to a crane.
There are a lot of cranes on the island.
No, hold on. This is just silly. Obviously, Sidney's not going to remember, so why can't we just ask his driver? Certainly he'd remember where Sidney took them.
Jeg forstår ikke.
Oh my.
Excuse me, but do you speak English, sir?
Of course he would. Who on earth would hire an engine driver that doesn't speak the corresponding language of the railway?
Dad, we both know the Railway Board has been pushing for more diversity within the railway staff.
With non-English speaking Scandinavians? Yes, well done, Richard. You're really knocking this diversity initiative out of the park.
Soon, Miss Jenny had pieced together what had happened, and she was not happy.
Diesel, it wasn't nice to pawn your work off on Sidney.
Maybe, but losing the parts was still Sidney's fault.
Diesel, this was your job, and it will be your responsibility to put things right. You and Sidney both need to figure out what's happened.
Yes, Miss Jenny. I'm really sorry.
This is all your fault. Thanks to your terrible memory, these parts could be anywhere on the island.
But Diesel, I'm sure I gave them to a crane. I didn't forget about that, at least.
Well, that's a start. What kind of crane, Sidney? Think.
It was a crane with a long arm.
A long arm? Reg, that's it! We need to hurry. Get a move on, Sidney!
Hello, Diesel and Sidney. Nice day for it, ain't it?
Nice day for what, Reg?
For crushing metal into tiny pieces and twisting it until it's completely unrecognisable. That's what I'd be doing if bits of metal came through here today.
Well, Reg, has any metal come through today?
Not yet, but I eagerly await it.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that you didn't leave the parts for scrap.
Oh! I just remembered more! I brought the parts to a big crane, much bigger than Reg.
I know a big crane.
Oh, hello, Diesel. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, you can. Did Sidney come by here today with some machine parts?
I don't think so. Unless, of course, I was moving about in my sleep.
That does happen sometimes.
Wait a minute! It was a big crane with a long arm by the water!
But we know it wasn't cranky, Sidney. And I don't know any other big cranes by the water.
Excuse me, gents. Oh, I believe I do.
You know, it's nice to have some company here. It's been such a long time, you know.
You haven't answered my question.
I mean, this may come as a surprise to you, but it's not often that I get visitors, and when I do, they're always hurrying about, taking trucks of this and that to places here or there.
Colin, did Sidney deliver those parts to you today or not?
If I said that he did, will you stay?
No! We have to take that delivery to the docks as soon as possible.
Oh my, it sounds urgent then.
Very urgent.
If that's the case, then I'd be sad to see you go.
Quit stalling, please!
No, Sidney didn't come here with those parts. Sorry. I'm so lonely.
stupid scavenger hunt was a huge waste of time. For all we know, those lost parts are just rattling around in your radiator, Sidney.
I'm really sorry, Diesel. Would it hurt to retrace my steps? Maybe if we go back to the docks, something will jog my memory.
But when Diesel and Sidney arrived at the docks, it seemed their island-wide search had been for naught.
But are you sure Sidney never delivered those parts?
For the last time, Diesel, I never got them. If you wanted the job done right, you should have done it yourself.
The incompetence.
Hey, Diesel, are these the crazy you were talking about?
They are!
They are?
Wow! I guess I did take those parts to the right place.
But if you didn't take them to Cranky, how are they on the dockside?
Oh, yes! It was you! Hello there!
A big crane with a long arm. By the water.
You see, Diesel? Maybe my memory isn't so bad after all.
I'm salty, me hearty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, who was I talking to again?
Look, me a bit of classics. I wish I could tango dance. That'd be fun.
Confusing, and there were delays, but it was nice to see Sidney and Diesel work together to solve a problem.
It's what I keep telling you. Things just have a way of working themselves out.
I have a confession to make. I speak perfect English. I just pretended I didn't so Miss Jenny wouldn't be cross with me.
What?
Yes, I'm sorry. It probably wasn't the best decision on my part. I just don't like getting reprimanded for the things I do.
Can't say I blame him.
Me neither.
I just can't believe this. Doesn't that mean you knew where the parts were the whole time? Why did you let Sidney and Diesel go on an aimless errand across the island?
Well, I would say that I kept that a secret to teach Diesel a lesson.
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh, clever.
But the real reason is I can be a little forgetful myself. It's why I believed Diesel when we took the job in the first place.
Great work, Oliver.
Thank you, Miss Jenny. Oh, huh? Oh dear, pardon me.
That sure to cause confusion. Anyway, Oliver, the engine, you can drop off the delivery further down the cutting, but remember, safety first.
Of course, Miss Jenny. We always take care.
Ahem. Some of us may still need a reminder, Mr. Oliver.
So, ever since you found it at the wildlife sanctuary, it's been acting strangely?
Yes, sometimes it glows when I stare at it for a while.
It's about time you got here, Oliver. Looks like we can get in one more blast before the storm hits. Better stay far back, though.
It has a strange power.
Like some kind of magic lamp?
Yes. Sometimes, I'm almost sure I can hear an engine's whistle coming from it, and recently, it's been drawing that man almost everywhere I go.
We need to tell Miss Jenny and the rest of the pack about this.
I agree. It's a good thing we have the drawing as proof.
Was that?
Yes.
Oh, crumbs.
Hey, Boko! How are you this morning? Boko?
Oh? Sorry, Reg. I'm a bit tired. I haven't been sleeping well since Philip moved in at Wellsworth Sheds.
Philip? Doesn't he usually work in the yards? Why would he start to stay all the way at Wellsworth?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either. Are my trucks ready?
Yep, loaded up and ready to roll.
Whoa, is this meant to be there?
Oh yes, that needs to go. It's a little too modern for me, and I'm all about the classics.
Whatever you say, Reg.
Do they ever talk to each other? It must be pretty awkward.
Don't worry, me hearty. I'm sure they'll be as thick as thieves someday. It just takes a wee bit of time to get acquainted.
Yeah, but it only took us a few minutes. Haven't they been stationed on the same side of the dock for years?
Yeah, we have, and he's never said a single word.
Well, you haven't said a single word to me either.
Huh? Did someone say something? Oh, it was just you, Stuart. Of course. Hey, you down there!